falling out. Hey guys, welcome to the Knit Now Swatch Later YouTube channel. My name is Courtney and this is Vlogmas week 1. I decided to do Vlogmas a little bit differently just because I thought it would be a little bit easier with my lifestyle and kind of day-to-day activities to just record content when I can and release a video once a week during Vlogmas. So that's what I'm doing, and I also am answering some of you guys' questions throughout the videos. So one of the big questions that I got was to see my stash on the channel. So this is my stash. I keep it in this cabinet that I got on Wayfair, I think. No, I got it from Target. So all of my stash is in here. I have a couple of like mandala cakes and things like that in bins in the basement, but I don't really use those. I just consider this to be my stash. So I have on this top shelf here all of my fingering weight. And it's kind of organized by color. It started out organized by color, and then as I get yarn, I just kind of like shove it in there. And then I also had a toddler come over and she did a little bit of yarn rearranging for me, so I just left it the way that she left it. And then the middle shelf is all DK or sport weight, and then the bottom shelf is all worsted or chunky. I don't have a lot of those, so I combine them on one shelf. And then I also have a couple of kits that I bought that I haven't used yet. Like I have this, I think this is a hat kit. And I have this hat kit that I got. Like I've shown on the podcast. I got this like 2 years ago, I think. Maybe even 3. And then I also have these little like cedar rings, kind of just sprinkled throughout, shoved between skeins and whatnot to kind of try and repel some bugs if there were ever an issue with that. And then I have over here, I have my whip cart with all of my ongoing whips. So I'm gonna go through that with you guys on camera and kind of talk about if it's going to stay on the whip shelf or if I am going to frog it. So I'm going to start with this situation. This is a pair of Ben's socks that he wore holes through. And I bought this darning egg and reinforcing thread. And I did do this little patch here of darning, and then I kind of started to do it here where the heel is like wearing thin, but I'm not very good at it and I don't really enjoy it, so I might just throw these away and or give them back to him, I guess, if he still wants to wear them. But probably gonna get rid of these. I'm not a darner, I'll just knit him a new pair of socks. So that's coming off the shelf. And then I have in one of my crafting tools project bags, which are still available in the shop, I think. I still have a few of these. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, okay. So this is my Nurtured sweater by Andrea Mallory. I knit this much of the sleeve on my Chowgoo shorties. And I don't really know. I guess I just got distracted by other projects. I do really want to finish this, so I'm gonna kind of try and remember that that's what's in here and hopefully pick up on it at another time. Right now I have a couple of sweaters that I've like retired to the whip shelf. I just have been trying to knit things that I'm in the mood to knit, and this just isn't it right now. I also have my Halloween heart sweater that's not on this shelf yet. I don't know where it is right now, but it's not on the shelf. It's supposed to be on this shelf, but I'll have to find that, figure out what happened to it. And then I don't even have this in a project bag. But this is my honeycomb baby blanket that is super cute. It has, I'm just using one of those mandala cakes. I think the color is Wishing Well. I really love this. It's just a lot of you know, having to move up a marker every row and keeping track of what I'm doing. It's not really a mindless project. So I kind of just put it away waiting for someone to get pregnant, and I think the colors are really nice for a boy. I think it could be a neutral, but I think it leans more boy. I have 3 friends that are pregnant right now. One of them is having a girl, so I still have a shot for somebody to have a boy. So once I find out one of them is pregnant with a boy, I'm probably gonna pick that up and finish it. So that's gonna stay on the cart. And then I have another pair of mangled socks that then completely wore through. This is a huge one. These socks are done. So these ones, because they are just worn out on the heels, I used a different kind of yarn for the heels, and it looks like that was a lot thinner. I think I was planning on just cutting out the heel and re-knitting it, but I really don't think I'm ever gonna do that. These have been in my on this shelf for over a year, I'm sure, so I'm just gonna toss those too. So I'll just knit him a new pair of socks. I also have this sweater. I don't even remember what this sweater is called, but it is finished. I didn't really like how it fit me, so I gifted it to my mom, and then she gave it back because she didn't like how it fit her either, but she asked me to make some adjustments. I think she wanted the sleeves a little bit shorter and the body a little bit longer, and I never did that. So I know I didn't want to do the sleeves because there is a pretty intricate lace pattern on the sleeves, so I wasn't really sure how to go about doing that. So I've kind of just been putting it on hold because I'm afraid of it. And I also don't remember how long she wanted things, so I will have to ask her eventually when I feel up for that challenge. And I also have in this bag another baby blanket that, again, I think is, hold on, I'm using stitches here. Okay. I have this really pretty gingham blanket that I'm also just kind of waiting for someone to have a boy, and then I will probably finish it because I think it's really pretty. It's not too hard of a pattern. It's definitely not a vanilla mindless pattern, but it's pretty simple. And then I also have three skeins of this yarn on the cart. I started a blanket a long time ago with this yarn. I don't know where it is. I thought it was on this shelf. I thought that was what was in this bag. I have no idea where it is. So I guess if I find it, maybe I'll work on that again. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so that's everything that is on my whip cart. I know a couple of people had asked to see another like whip basket video, so I wanted to talk about that a little bit. And then I also had some questions about my December project plans. I don't have any advent calendars this year at all, so I don't have the typical, you know, advent opening clips and advent projects that I'm working on. So I think I'm just gonna focus on finishing some things in preparation for a make-along that I have coming up early next year that I'm really excited about. So right now I'm working on my ugly Christmas sweater sock party socks from, the pattern is by Tabby Candy from the Hey Sister Yarn Company, and I'm planning on finishing that. I just turned the heel last night while I was babysitting on the second sock, so I just have to pick up my gusset stitches, do the decreases in the foot, and then I'll be done. So I don't see any reason for me not to be finished with those by the end of December, but December is also a super busy month for us. We have a birthday every week in December, our anniversary is in December, Christmas is in December, so we have a lot going on in December. But that's what I'm working on now that I'm to the gusset rounds. There's no more color work involved, so it should be slightly easier through the gusset decreases, and then it's just straight vanilla knitting. So I think I'll be able to finish it by the end of December. I don't really know. And then my main project right now is my fall leaves throw. I have one more skein on that. I have one more skein of yarn, and then I need to pick up 3 more skeins. And then once I work through those will be done. My goal is to finish that by Christmas, so I'm definitely gonna have to put in some hours of knitting on that soon and quick, because Christmas will be here before we know it. And it's not done. It's probably about half done, maybe. So yeah, I have that to be working on. And then I also would really like to get to the body of my autumn leek pullover. Right now there's like some twisting stitches and some more complicated things going on, so I just haven't been reaching for it lately, but I'm hoping that at some point it'll just be kind of plain stockinette knitting throughout the body. So I'd really like to try to finish the body by the end of December. But again, we'll see. It's not a priority. My priorities are my blanket and my sock. So that's pretty much everything that I have as far as what's on the needles, December project plans. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I will probably put in a little bit of footage of just knitting. A couple people said that they wanted to see how I knit, and so I'll probably put in some footage of that. And yeah. thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this Vlogmas episode, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys next week with more Vlogmas content. So until next time, happy knitting. Bye!